Hey there, Dawn from Cyprus here. Welcome to my channel, New Beginnings, my everyday life in rural Cyprus. If it's your first time here, a big welcome. Thank you for coming along and choosing my channel to watch. If you're a regular viewer, then thank you for your continued support. It is really appreciated in these times. So thank you for being here, and we'll start off first as always with my mood cards. I've got a lot of information for you. I've got important news about what's happening in YouTube world itself. So there's what's happening in YouTube, something if you're a YouTuber you must know about. If you haven't already heard, I'll be talking about that. I'll be giving you an update on what's going on with me, crazy times, and I'll give you lots of other information as well, just updates in general. So first of all, my mood cards, some of which I drew myself. So I always try and find the one that suits my mood of the day. Not that one. Not that one. No. 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 Not that one. Not that one. No. Maybe that one. It's not really it. Not really. No. 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 Which of these really? None of them really quite hit the nail on the head. I think I'll go with this one. We got Glitter Welding. Hello, Shirley. Thank you for your support. I appreciate that so much. I just missed your live today, so I did leave you a message. Just missed it. It finished streaming 1 minute, it said. So I think today is the wow from news I will reveal later on. If you've been watching my lives, you will know what it is. I will give you an update on that. So that's mood of today. That's not a good wow. 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 Okay, wow. Okay, wow. Okay, on to the next section. I've got a lot to get through. What am I reading now? I can't show you the book because it's on my phone. I never read a book on my phone. It was the only way I could get hold of a free copy. I've never read it. I'm trying to find books I feel I should have read and haven't, and it's Lord of the Flies. I'm not enjoying reading it on my phone. I have now found Bookmark, but it doesn't seem to really be working properly. So it's lots of scrolling to find where I'm up to. I don't mind. I've got Kindle on my tablet, but it's not free on the Kindle on my tablet. I don't mind reading on my tablet. I've got hundreds of books on there yet to be read. But that's a good winter time for reading on my tablet. I can't read outdoors in the sun and the bright light. So I find I go to that more in the winter, where of an evening I might go and lay on the bed and read if Mike's watching something on his laptop. And obviously you've got the backlight, if you like, with the Kindle. So I'm not sort of putting a light on in another room because we are on solar. So yes, the Kindle ones will be more for winter read, and I wouldn't get any more books on my phone. It's where I found it for free. I just typed in Lord of the Flies and it came up as a free book. It's not on Kindle, I think. I don't know what it is. It's just free books to read. So it's not an audio book. So I'm reading that. I find the writing of it to be a little strange. I'm not sure when it was written. If anyone knows where it was written, I think it's quite old, isn't it? If anyone knows where it was written, I think we were supposed to be reading it in junior school, which is like middle school. I don't remember we ever even started reading it, so I don't know about that, what occurred with that. And that's how I heard of the book first and foremost. I don't think is there a film of it? I think there's films based on it. I don't know, but there's funny little whattos in between and wowzer and just odd phrases of words which I find interesting, to say the least. So yeah, reading that for the first time. And a big reveal, I have finished my cross stitch gardening apron. Yes, I was getting not bored showing it to you, but I felt like I was just continually showing that to you. And I'm not one of these YouTubers that does a renovation project and deliberately never finishes it. So I didn't want my cross-stitch apron to be one of those kind of things. So I have finished it. I have made a video on it, and it will be on my other channel, which I have linked in the description below in case you're new and you don't know my other channel. Tranquillity Through Life's Natural Beauty. The reason it's going on that channel is because that's my crafts. So all my crafts are on that channel. So if you want to see any of my crafts, my paintings, anything I make, it's on that channel. Because there's so much content on this channel, I kept the other channel for odds and ends and things that don't relate wholly to have a playlist on this channel. So we have the top pocket, which I was lucky my name's short because that fitted nicely. It's not meant for cross stitch, by the way. I do say that in the video. It just happens to be the plastic, like plasticky squares. I thought it was perfect. And then the bottom, should we do a big look first? No, let's scan it first. It's very hard to show you on here. This is why I've done it as a video. And the video goes through each thing I made, like making the words and then each picture, so you can see it grow there. So if you've missed this from the beginning, you can see each step I did. So we have lots going on. You will notice two new things since, if you watched all of it, 2 or 3 new things on there. The cauliflower at the bottom is a new cauliflower. That's new. And I've outlined, as I said I would, there was 3 bits I outlined, like the bottom of that radish. There's those. There, I've got my channel name. So I guess it relates to this channel, but the fact is you'll probably see me wearing this. So I will probably talk about it then. I did want to actually end the video with me doing like a catwalk down the garden wearing it, but obviously I can't do that anymore. So we have a parsnip I outlined. I did the top of the leek or spring onion. We've got beetroot at the top, and I did an additional mushroom at the bottom there and an additional cauliflower there. So there is the whole finished apron. It was very hard to do. Any of the lowest bits you see were extremely hard to do, and the corners, the bottom corners, because you can't get the needle right down the bottom. So I think that will do. And that is done. Done. And as I said, I'm trying to finish off projects I've started. So now I'm going back to what I was doing prior to starting this. And it was only because I think I was tidying out and I came across this. I thought, oh, if I get on and do that, I can use it. So from the spring, I can now use this in the garden. So what was I doing before that? Well, if any of you were watching for quite a while, this is nearly complete. And again, I'm pretty sure I was doing pictures of this as I was making it, so you can see it grow on my other channel. I've nearly finished it. It'll still be a bit of time, but I thought I didn't have anything in my room to represent that I do gardening. So I had this old picture frame. It's only cardboard, but I thought, well, this would be really good. Make an oval shape. I can put this up somewhere in my room. The pins are just so I get an idea of where to finish the picture. Now I've got left to do finishing this pathway that I'm making. I've got to check any end bits. I don't know if I'm going to do something here or not, but just check everything kind of fits in. And if you see there's a white picket fence here, I've got to finish all that. I don't think anything else needs to really go in there. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below if you think I should add anything else. But I think that's almost there. As I say, this white picket fence, the reason I didn't finish that bit was if I were to put something else in here, maybe I would do that. I've got the water pump here. I don't know if something should go in front of this or not. Maybe something there, I don't know. But I've definitely got to finish the path off. So that one is nearly complete. That is my next cross-stitch project. And while we're talking about cross-stitch projects, I did speak to you on and off a little while ago saying I couldn't show you what I was actually doing. I think that was in between doing the apron, and I said I've got nothing to show you. Each week I've shown you progression, and I think a couple of weeks I said I can't show you in progression because I'm working on a secret cross-stitch project. And I said I can't talk about it, but I will tell you when I can. Well, now I can. It was because it was gifts for people, and obviously I didn't want to mention what that was. And what it was I had a 2K giveaway for reaching 2K. And with the gifts I wanted to send the winners, the female winners, I made a cross-stitch card for. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cards. 4 cards? 3 cards. 3 cards. 3 cards I had to make for female winners of cross-stitch. Now, if you want to see them, obviously I couldn't show them prior to sending them because I wanted them just to receive them. They have now all received their prizes and opened their prizes and seen them. So obviously I wanted to show you them. So there's 2 ways you can see them. One is I have made a video. I haven't posted it. I think it's next to post or the one after. It's the one after next, I think. Showing you the prizes, so what they got for their prizes for the 2K giveaway and their cards. And there's a little bit of footage of me making the cards as well. So they can actually see that I did genuinely make their cards for them. So you can see them on that. As I say, I think it's the one after next, because I've scheduled a lot of videos, and I'll tell you what I've scheduled in a minute. So I think it's the one after next it will be, or the one after that if I'm wrong. So it's soon. And I post on Monday, Wednesday and Friday on this channel. So there's 3 a week. So if you don't know when my videos are up, make sure you subscribe. Then you can hit the notification button that'll tell you when a new video is up. And my lives, of course. So I did a film of that, but also in the description of that, I have linked their channels and their videos where they've done their unboxing of their gifts, their URLs. So you can actually go as well and see their reaction when they got their gifts, and you'll see their cards again on those as well. There was one male winner, and I gave a different sort of card there, but you'll see all that in the footage. So I wasn't sure about making a cross-stitch card there. So, yes, I did a different sort of card for that. So do look at that video. And as I say, in the description, go to the links on their channel as well and see their unboxing. And I'm pretty sure you'll love all their channels. There was one winner that doesn't have a channel, but I've made that very clear to you as to which winner doesn't have a channel. So there's that as well. So that is my secret cross-stitch project revealed. I'm trying to catch you up on lots of things. If there's anything I talk about and you don't really know the backstory, either go back to previous lives. I do try not to keep repeating myself for those who've been viewers for a long time, but I do appreciate there's newer viewers. So if you ask a nice question, and I'll talk more about that in a minute, then I can answer. If you're not sure, you don't understand something, I may well direct you to a video. But if I give you my story, again, it would be like 10 hours or more. I don't want to do it as a series, but anyway, bear with me. The other thing I want to talk about is if you've got a YouTube channel, there are new strike rules, new policies on getting strikes. Now, again, that's a lot to talk about in one go. So I have made a video about it. So you've got it all in black and white. I've actually quoted YouTube where I can quote YouTube's words. So there's no disclaimer problems with that. So everything I tell you is absolute fact. not one of these speculation channels about YouTube. If you've got a channel, you do need to watch it. And again, that is on my other channel, Tranquillity Through Life's Natural Beauty. It's not posted yet, but do look out for that. Again, as I say, I've scheduled a lot of videos, or I can tell you it's coming up pretty soon. So again, subscribe to it and hit the notification bell, and then it will tell you when one's up, and then you can just look and see if it's the right one or not. That channel posts on Monday and Friday only, and I just thought it was better to do it as a video, make sure my wording and my facts are 100% correct, no speculation at all. And if you've got a channel, you need to be aware of the changes in policy about strikes and the penalties for the strikes, how long they last, and you now go to a training session if you've been naughty, yes. But I tell you all about that. So look out for that. What else? I've got notes on my board because I thought I'm bound to miss something. The third thing is we've had success on selling more of our stuff. We're selling our stuff, we're clearing out, selling stuff, making some money. And it's been a bit of a palaver, the last one, but I think we're there now. It's been an ongoing one. It's been someone out of the country that wants it. We sell via Bazaraki, which is like Marketplace or Craigslist, those kind of things, but only in Cyprus. So we can't do it out of the country. And then they had a visit here and they were trying to get it. It's all been swings and roundabouts, but I think we're there now on that one. We've sent it anyway. Yes, and the other thing that we wanted to talk about is what I spoke about in my last video and what some of you have been talking about on your chats with me. And basically, we're going tomorrow for a second opinion. The medical system in Cyprus, I will tell you, is 100% completely different to definitely England and definitely to America. We have private, and we also have what's called GESI. I'm going to wait to make confirmations of what's going on until I get a visit tomorrow. We're going tomorrow for a second opinion, but for that I've got to spend all my money to get a private opinion, because you can't just go somewhere. You have to be referred by your doctor to go somewhere. Once you've had a referral to go for something, you can't get a second referral to go for the same thing. So I want another opinion. That means I've got to go privately, which means bye-bye money. Bye-bye money. But I don't like the result of being told I'm not allowed to walk anymore. So, you know, if you know my backstory, I've been told I would never speak again. I would never walk again. I would never be able to do anything for myself again. So I'm very skeptical when someone says something like that. But I want to make sure I'm not obviously harming myself. But my bottom line is always I'd rather have a short life of having a good time than being, I don't use the word depressed for my own reasons, but not enjoying life to its full. Why would you do that when you can go and do something good? And while we're talking about this, I did talk about my last live about I've had quite a lot of nasty comments lately. One of the things when I had my brain damage was I couldn't speak, and they said I would never speak again. If I did speak, I wouldn't be able to be understood. I probably couldn't see, I'm having trouble now. I won't be able to form sentences properly. I might be able to say an odd word. So a long journey. And sometimes if I'm really wide awake and 100% fit, some people can't tell. I'm pretty sure you can all tell there's something. I stumble. Yes, we all stumble on words, but mine's much more severe and all the time, and other factors as well. I can't bring the word I want to say in my head, many things. And one of the reasons I started YouTube was to practice speaking, just to keep speaking. I needed to speak more. I live in a very remote area. I don't see people every day, like going to work or out and about. There's no one lives here. So I needed to keep speaking. So I thought doing YouTube would be a really good way of doing that. And also on my Monday lives, I do lots of topics and I read things out mostly because I want to practice reading out loud, and I'm not going around the house reading things out loud. So I thought if I share tips and jokes and historical facts with you, anything I can read, I could practice my reading. And the reason for reading out loud is good because when I speak, I kind of know what I want to say. Whereas reading, you don't know what words are going to come up. So you have to focus in a completely different manner. So I read a lot of stuff out. That's my therapy and hopefully giving you entertainment at the same time. Well, I've had so many nasty comments. We're not talking one or two. We're talking a lot with people absolutely being nasty and taking fun, making fun out of the way I speak, little errors I make, anything to do with my speech. It's been on 2 or 3 videos, over 2 or 3 specific videos. And one was, I mentioned before, the very first thing I ever filmed. And I wouldn't say I was nervous. I wasn't nervous, but it was the first time I'd really spoken a whole lot of words all in one go from my head. It's different to having a conversation with someone, which is little short bits. So it was the first time I really did one big piece speaking. And yes, you can hear there's something in my voice. I'd say a bit of a tremor, or I think I try and get one word out. There's definitely something there looking back at it. And I just happened to use that as a short recently because it's an introduction to my channel saying what things are on my channel. And one of the comments, I'm hoping it was in fun, but this was the start of the comments, was someone holding a gun to your head? Okay, perhaps they were having a laugh. Let's give that sad person the benefit of the doubt. But it's gone on way more. Somebody's done like I've got a stutter, and then the word I was trying to say. And I wasn't stuttering. I maybe said one and then said the word, but make it a real big deal of it. And there's lots of it. I had 2 options. One, I could delete them, which I did. I just don't give those sort of people the time of day. So there's that. And the second thing was I could save them up and do a lovely video on those people. But I'm not like that. These people don't deserve the time. They really don't. And as I said in that video on the last live where I was talking about it, well, I've come a long way. I've improved myself greatly. Unfortunately, you seem to be stuck the way you are, so pity you. And that is my message to those trolls. It really is. And I had a little saying. What did I write down? Oh, compassion, not insults. Someone gave me that little saying, compassion, not insults. But as I say, if you do a channel and you get these trolls in your chat, don't talk about them. Your mods would just get rid of them. And by the way, if you're mod, don't just delete them. Report, then delete. Just don't delete them, and certainly don't give them time out. Oh my goodness, don't give them time out. So hit report, the 3 dots by the side of the conversation, report, then delete. And certainly don't talk about them. Just do it. No conversation. That's what they're there. They're for attention, which is why I thought the best policy, just delete them off the channel. So, I mean, I could make a video and say, oh, obviously people don't know I've got brain damage and I've got severe disabilities from that and so on and so forth. And perhaps you didn't know. But that's not the point. Whether you've got brain damage like me or disabilities, you shouldn't just say, oh, I won't attack that person then. You shouldn't treat anybody like that. So I'm not making that video. I talk about it in my lives. They obviously don't come lives. And I must say, a lot of them are shorts only. Yes. Yes, that says a lot, doesn't it? People watch shorts only. So that's that. So yeah, don't give those people the time of day and mention nothing. Just bye-bye. And they give up eventually. They like the channels that give them some kudos or whatever. So make sure you've got decent mods that know what they're doing. If you make someone a mod, check they do know how to mod correctly, i.e. report and then delete. So that's my advice there. Anything else? No, I think today I'm just going to do some shout outs. Obviously depends what happens tomorrow, whether I'll be around or not. I don't know what's happening. Depends on how I feel. I've tended not to be on so many channels right now. I'm just not in the mood for socializing. I will very likely still continue with my lives. Now, I know a lot of people just walk away for a while if they got situations. For me, I feel my lives are important. I don't get many views anyway, so I'll just sit here, chat, get things out my system, maybe go back to some jokes and games, who knows. It's a space for me to come practice my speaking. I could go and hide in a corner and cocoon myself, but that's not going to help me. So I will very likely continue with my lives. As I say, I've got lots of scheduled videos up, so I don't have to worry about those. So if you see me all singing and dancing, that's not me. You might actually catch the long hair because I've recently had short hair. I have done a lot of videos with short hair, but that will be the giveaway for most of you. So yes, I will very likely continue with my lives just to make me accountable to be present. Let's say that and see where we go on that. And I can update you as and when I know anything else. So let's do some shout outs. Now, the way I do my shout outs now, I think this is a very fair way of doing shout outs. I always worry I'm going to leave someone out or keep mentioning the same people. Oh, it tells me I'm live on my channel. I might go and watch that. By the way, I'm not looking at the screen. I'm on another screen. So what I do, I go onto my channel in a new screen. And I'm going to look at the last few videos or lives and do a shout out to people in those comments. And I don't think I'm up to date on my comments. I'm not sure. Let's see. So let's click on my channel there. So my video I've just posted on this channel is, what did I do? Different ways of preserving herbs without blanching. So let's see if we've got any comments on there yet. That went up today. Oh yes, here we are. We have Sharon Rowland. Sharon doesn't have a channel, so don't be seeking her out. Good morning, Dawn. What are you canning? Well, Sharon, if you watch the video, you will see it's all in the video. So there's that one. Let's go look at another one. Videos. Let's do the previous one, which was Malabar spinach. Harvesting seeds from Malabar spinach, 179 views. Thank you to all of you who've watched that. And thank you to those that hit the thumbs up while you were there. So we've got a comment. Let's do some comments from here. The first one is from The Astute Tourist. And I actually have been editing a video. If you're watching this back later, Jimmy, I've edited a video and you're in it. In fact, two videos you're in. I mention you in 2 videos, actual videos. See if you can find them. The Astute Tourist says, hi, Dawn. I received my seeds today. Oh, yes, he was the winner of the seed giveaway. If you haven't checked my community post, the person who's received this month's seeds hasn't contacted me yet with their email, so go and check it out, see if you're the winner of this month's seed. We've got Light of God in Darkness channel. Awesome, thanks for sharing. We have Jackie Bartholomew. Now, Jackie asked me a long time ago. She lives near me in Cyprus. I don't know her. She's yet another follower of my channel that lives in Cyprus. We're going to have quite a little group going on. We'll have a party at some point, I think. So if you're in Cyprus and you watch my channel, do contact me. And Jackie said when I was doing the Malabar spinach, she said she would really love some seeds. And she said, where do you get them from? And I said, well, I got mine because you can't get odd seeds here. You only get basic stuff that grows in Cyprus. So I said I was given them by Josh from In Your Yard Homestead in Australia. But I said to her, I'm going to try and get some seeds from the ones I've grown. And if I get any, you'll see it in the video, and then contact me and maybe I can give you some. So she's put under the video of where I'm harvesting the seeds, would love a few seeds. I live close by and can come and collect. And then we also have Rebel Canners. She says she wants to try Malabar spinach. Well, if you keep watching, maybe you'll be a recipient 1 month of my free seed giveaway. And let's do one more. Let's do the previous video to that is complete frugal rebuild and repurpose project of abandoned donkey stable. Now building on my property. And the comment there, oh, light of God in darkness again. That's lovely. So she got 2 shout outs today. I'll just come and check the chat. Yes, we've got other people in the chat. I've been on another page. Stephen Tina, I was just talking about you. You need to, if you want the free seeds from me, then you need to look at on the community post of what you need to do to get your free seeds from me. So I'm just going on my other page again, and I'm going on to my other channel. I'm going to give shout outs from anyone who's commented on my other channel recently. Might help if I spell the channel right. So let's see what's posted there. As I say, it's quite funny because I'm editing stuff and I'm scheduled stuff, so I get mixed up what I've edited and what's being posted. So the latest video on Tranquillity through Life's Natural Beauty is how to fold napkins. Easy to follow. This is part 5 of the series. If you're interested in how to fold napkins, you know, if I do something that's easy, then I do have a whole playlist on that channel. So you can go and see the playlist and you'll have all the series there of that. So we've only had 4 views on that moment because that's just posted. And then we've got, what do I grow in Cyprus in my garden? See, occasionally videos will cross over. This is a general. So if you kind of want to know what grows in my garden overall, that's quite a good one to look at. And shout out there for my mountain home and kitchen. She's a lovely lady. Do go and check out her channel. And she's put, everything looks delicious. I'll have to plant eggplants next year. I have seeds but forgot about them. Going to make one more stab at asparagus. I know so much more about gardening than I knew before. What is that long, skinny yellow squash that curves? Yes. Tina wants to try your spinach. Right, then look up my community post and I can send you some of those seeds as well. I'll make sure they're in your pack, but you have to email me your contact details, your address, but do it in an email. My email's on that community post page. And tell me if you want trees and things as well, or just veg. There's a whole list there. You can have as many things as you want. But obviously, I don't want to send things that you don't want. So some people do want trees, some want flowers, some want veg, some want it all, some want just one thing. So yeah, definitely. And I've harvested the berries, but there's already, they start white, and there's already loads of little white ones on there. So that's interesting. Stephen T said we've been juicing our apples. I've been watching your channel, been watching it. Really good. So go and check them out, guys. They're from Vancouver Island in Canada, as they've put at the top there. So do check out the channels. Check out Glitter World. She does lots of lives. She also does paintings and she auctions them off. No problem. You've been really good supporters of my channel. If you want to know how you get the free seeds, I pick a recipient every month from someone that comments a lot on my channel, definitely watches the videos rather than nice video or something like that. So someone who's present in my videos and comments, whether it doesn't have to be lives, doesn't have to be videos, can be a combination of two, but lets me know they're in my community. And Steve and Tina Jewel have been an absolute godsend to me in my troubled times. So thank you guys for that. Right, I'm going to leave it there today. Enjoy your live. Yes, I'm not playing a game today. I've had so much information to give out today. It's very tiring. As I say, if anyone's coming later to this live, go back to the beginning. There's a lot of information. There's 6 main categories. So I did write it on the board to try and get it all out there. As I say, if you've got a YouTube channel and you don't know about the new strike guidelines, I briefly talk about it here, but I've done a video on my other channel, not posted yet. Did you come late? No, I'm finishing early. No, don't say sorry. You did not come in late. Dawn's just going early. I try and do about an hour, and I've only done 36 minutes, but I've got my hospital appointment tomorrow. I need to go and sort my head out and not worry about that, but just go and chill. I think I might have a nice little drinky poo now and just chill out, relax for that. Fingers crossed for me tomorrow, guys. Could go either way. I've still got another appointment after that for something else as well, but let's do one thing at a time. I'm falling apart. So fingers crossed for me. Give me your good luck messages in the comments below. You'll watch the video. Absolutely. Yeah, if we're talking about the new guidelines, I haven't posted that one yet because it's a new thing. So I've got all the information. As I say, it's from YouTube's mouth. I've literally copied phrases they've said, so it will be right. Thanks a lot, Steve and Tina. I'll just come round for tea afterwards, okay? So I'm going to finish there, guys. As I say, I'm going to try my very best to still do all my lives because it's as good for me to do it than sit and cocoon myself away. So good luck to you all if you're troubled by something. I wish you well, and thank you guys for being here. Until next time, Meraki.